everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you with another Contrast Plus painting tutorial from the Emperor's Children army set. And today we are painting a classic Emperor's Children scheme. Yes, we're doing the purple. So yeah, this is something that you guys have been asking for, so that is exactly what we are going to do. So massive thank you to Games Workshop for sending me this one as part of the Emperor's Children army set early, to do all these lovely videos for you. And well, we're going to jump in and we're going to start painting. He has been primed in Grey Seer, and the colour we're going to be using first is a roughly 4 parts Luxion Purple to 1 part Lahmian Medium mix, and we're going to be applying this over the top of all of the armour. Now the 4 parts to 1 part mix is just so that we can have some control and flow improvement from the Lahmian Medium whilst just retaining that lovely contrast paint. Not looking to kind of dilute the colour too much, just looking to make it a little bit easier to apply this. So we're going to apply this over the top of all of the armour, and then once that's done we'll come back. So with that all done, what we're then going to do is we're going to take a roughly 2 parts Luxion Purple to 1 part Lahmian Medium mix. And this is because we want to add just a little kind of a sort of thinner paint over the top as a kind of a wash. But we just want to bring that colour down just a little bit more. Just like that. So with that all done now, what we're going to do is take some Black Legion, and we're going to apply this over top of the soft joints, the leather, and all the cables. So with that all done, we're now going to take some thinned down Iron Warriors, and we're going to apply this over the top of the shoulder trim, any mechanical details such as the vent here on the Vox grill, I should probably say, there on the helmet. We're going to apply this over the top of the kind of power connectors on the cables, like so. We're going to apply it over the top of this injector here, the bolt gun, and this little bit of sort of venting, I guess, here on the shin. And we're also going to apply this over the top of the kind of exhaust packs and stuff back here on the backpack. So with all that silver applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Retributor Armour. We're going to apply this over top of all the remaining details. This is going to be stuff like this trim up here on the hat. We've got the iconography here on the shoulder. Got this little bit of jewellery back here. Got the trim on the backpack, on the legs and on the arms. I'm going to apply this over the top of the bolt shells as well. This little bit of the grip on the bolt gun. And there's a sort of Slaneshi symbol in here as well that we're going to apply this over. Like that sort of thing. Just there. And so with that all done, we're then going to take a small amount of Dark Angel's Green and we're going to apply this over top of the eye lenses. So with that all done, we're now going to take some Black Templar. We're going to apply this over top of the casing of the bolt gun. And with that Black Templar all applied, what we're now going to do is take some Druchii Violet. I'm going to use this to shade the gold and the purple. Just bringing that purple down a little bit more. Just adding some really nice extra depth. Well, I lost my train of thought there. We're bringing down the purple just a little bit, whilst also shading the gold at the same time. And with all that Druchii Violet applied, we're then going to take some Nuln Oil. I'm going to use this to shade the silver. So with that all done, our Emperor's Children classic scheme is now at what I would call a Warhipster battle ready. It's looking pretty good. However, we're not going to leave it there. No, we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to do this by adding a layer and some highlights. And the layer is a glaze. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be taking some Phoenician Purple. And we're going to thin it down with roughly sort of 3 or 4 parts water. And we're using this to basically just kind of correct the armor if we need to. And also just add a little bit kind of extra depth and punch to it. So we've got it thinned down quite a lot, just to make it so it's not particularly impactful. Now, this is perfect if you've made a bunch of mistakes, because you can help use this to kind of glaze out any sort of patchiness or scratchiness or anything like that. But if you haven't got any of that, you don't have to do this at all if you don't want to. You can just skip it. So with that Phoenician Purple glaze all applied, as you can see, the armour just looks nice and smooth, a little bit richer in purple, but it's perfect now. So what we're going to do is highlight it. I'm going to take some thinned down Genestealer Purple to do this. And, well, we're just going to start down here on the foot, as always. I'm going to start picking out all of the edges. And with that Genestealer Purple all applied, we're then going to take a small amount of Sybarite Green. And we're going to use this to add a little dot to the eye lenses. Just like that. With that Sybarite Green applied, we're then going to take a small amount of Administratum Grey. I'm going to use this to add just a little spot highlight, basically, to the cables. So with that Administratum Grey applied, what we're then going to do is take some thinned down Ironbreaker. I'm going to use this to highlight all the silver. This is going to include the black and silver of the gun casing. So with that all done, we're then going to take a roughly 2 parts Stormhost SIlver to 1 part Retributor Armour mix. I'm going to use this to highlight all the gold. And so with that done, we've just got one last thing to do, which is to take some Volupus Pink, and we're going to apply this over the top of the gems. We've got these 2 little eyes down here as well, like that and like that, and we've got a gem back here like so. There we go. And we're also going to apply this in the injector. So there you have it, our Emperor's Children in a classic purple scheme Tormentor is now finished. It's pretty simple to do actually, and it looks really, really cool. I still prefer the pink, and well, all the other ones seem to be a little bit more interesting to me, but it's nice and effective, and you could use this as like a purple replacement on sort of, you know, like a sort of patchwork thing like with the pink. Just replace the pink with the purple. It looks still pretty good. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel, and you'd like to support me further, you absolutely can do so by heading to patreon.com/Warhipster, just like all of these wonderful, amazing people have done. And alternatively, you could become a YouTube channel member by clicking on the join button below, exactly like these fabulous folks have done, scrolling up on the screen before you. There are so many of you out there that it really takes my breath away, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you do, as without you I wouldn't be able to keep making these Contrast Plus videos. And if you really like this video and you want to send me a little thanks, just click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.